Hello, my name is Jose Velasquez and this is Alberto Molina. Today I'm doing the sales calls demonstration in which he's doing the role of the customer from Avior Airlines. He's a representative of Avior Airlines and they're trying to find a new location for their offices. I'm trying to sell the new location in Aventura, Florida. And basically the product is just the new office headquarters. The scenario is that they just moved from Venezuela. They only have one office here in Miami, and they start to grow, and they need a new office. The points that I'm gonna make in terms of handling objections are gonna be the feel, felt, found method, which I will use to tell the client that I understand how they feel, that some people have felt the same way, and how the people that felt the same way have found the benefits after they engage in the deal. The second handling objection and method that I'm going to use is going to be the case history. The case history method is pretty straightforward. It's just telling a story, about what other customers have done in the past and how this story relates to this customer and how the satisfaction was acquired by the customer. The closing method that I'm going to use is going to be the assumption method, which is pretty easy to do because it's just after my presentation is done, assuming that the deal is closed and there is no other option but to sign the papers that I'm giving to him. That being said, we're ready to start. Hello, Alberto.
Hi.
Nice to meet you in person finally. How was the flight?
Oh, it was alright. A bit of trouble in the airport, but everything's fine now.
Yeah, I've heard that flights from Venezuela they get delays and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, man, it's crazy over there. There are a bunch of problems with the government.
I see. And how's business doing there?
Alright, can't complain, but it's the same problem with the government. Just having a few issues, but it is what it
Yeah,
is.
since this politic issues started, I haven't been able to fly back home and say hello to my family. That's really bad. Well, to tell you a little bit about me and what we're gonna do here today, I'm a UF grad in electrical engineering. I did a minor in sales engineering, and that's why I moved here. I moved here to this company, to Multi Florida Group, in order to improve my sales skills. After I graduated, I immediately started working here, and this company is very good. We just moved from a previous location here. We're expanding and we're looking for new business like you. My question is, why do you need a new office?
Well, we had my Avior had an office in Doral. It's a good office, but we're trying to move. We want to find a new location. We want to expand a bit.
So to get it straight, you need a building office with more space for your clients, right?
Yeah, more space for the client, more space so we can have more people working at the office. Just expand in general.
So staff and clients. Okay. Well, um, I'll have some points to give you today in my presentation, and I feel I will be able to cover all the needs that you're looking for in a new office. So why don't we just get started with that?
By all means.
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you about today is the location. I heard that you're in Doral right now.
Correct.
Correct? Okay, so what I'm offering here is a location which is not that far from Doral, which is Aventura City. This Aventura City is like a 20-minute drive from Doral City, and the benefit of this feature is gonna be the high foot flow of people and foot traffic that you're gonna get there, as well as the free advertisement. Why do I say this? Because you're gonna be in a location which is close to Wells Fargo, Citibank, Bank of America, which they have customers that outgrows your customers, right? So at the end, you're gonna get this free advertisement with people going through the highway, just seeing your business. I'm gonna show to you a map of where your location is gonna be compared to compared to Citibank and Wells Fargo. So here's Aventura, here's Doral. So if you go to Aventura, this is the Aventura Mall. After Aventura Mall, your location is gonna be right here, which is, as you can see, in front of Citibank and right next to Wells Fargo.
Oh, so they're over here, and we would be in this spot.
That's correct. So Do you agree that this will benefit your company by creating more customers?
Yes, definitely. They're gonna be walking right in front of it every day. They're gonna see it. That's exactly what we need.
Perfect. So since this is address, will you be ready to sign right now a deal for buying this location for $800,000?
Mm, I have a bit of a problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
Those $800,000, would that be? How would that be paid? When would that be paid?
So your concern here is that you don't know if you need to pay this money up front. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. So the thing is that yes, you need to pay this money up front, and I know this seems to be a huge amount of money, but let me tell you this. I know how you feel. I know how this money sounds like a lot. Some other clients have felt the same way. They have felt that paying that kind of money up front is kind of dangerous sometimes, but they have found that our investors, the people that's building these offices, they take care of business in a perfect way that at the end you're gonna be pleased that every single dollar that you pay is worth the price. It's worth the location. It's worth the amenities that you're gonna get there. Does this satisfy your concern?
It does. It does.
Okay, so let's move on to the second point that I'm gonna try to make today, which is the savings. Why savings? Well, we're gonna be our investors, the one that they are creating this building, they're gonna assure you that you're gonna save water and electricity, and they're gonna implement and recycle a recycling policy. So the benefit is gonna be straightforward to your utility bills. Your utility bills will decrease enormously. To prove this, I want to show you here in my laptop an annual chart of all the savings that you're gonna get.
All
So
right.
look, here we have the four main locations for business here in Miami, right? Here are the different down payments. So as you can see, our down payment is the most expensive one, right?
All right.
But then when you check in electricity savings and water savings, you can save up to $3,000 in recycling, up to $7,000 in water, and up to $12,000 in electricity. This, compared to the other locations where the money upfront is lower, at the end will result in greater savings for your company, which will make your investment worth.
I can see that.
So, does this satisfy your concern about um, the utilities? Do you agree that this will decrease your annual expenses in water and electricity?
Yes, it definitely helps with the price.
Okay, so would you be ready to sign right now the paperwork that I have for $800,000?
I have one last bit of a concern. What would happen if we needed, hypothetically, to move again? If we needed to change our location a second time, what would happen with the property we're buying here? We would be buying here.
So your concern here is what happens if you need to move and you have this property which is now your own, right?
Yes, exactly. Like if we already if I bought the property today and in a year I will have to relocate.
Okay, I understand your concern. So um, what I want to tell you a story, a quick story about what happened a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, a customer of ours moved. He was ready to move because his business is growing so fast that he just decided that he needed to move. He's already in business with us, and we provide him the new office. And also, we bought that office from him, so we help him pay the new office. So as long as you are in business with us, you're gonna be taken care of. So does this satisfy your concern about moving?
It does. It does.
Okay, pretty good. So just to make sure, I wanna make sure that everything is crystal clear for you, that you don't have any more questions, and like anything that can pop to your mind right now, tell me.
No, I think I'm pretty clear with everything.
So was I capable of addressing all the needs that you were looking today, which is expand your location, expand your clients, and expand the office in terms of size?
Certainly, yeah.
Okay, so after you review the new location and the savings that you're gonna get by moving, do you think this is proper?
Yes, I think even that the price is a bit high, we can handle out the savings we will make will help a lot.
Okay, so let's sign the deal right now.
Okay, let's do this.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.